Hello, welcome to the Korea travel vlog, and here is the first on a series on Sokdam, which are idioms and expressions in Korean. We are going to be talking about the ones that come from Chinese expressions based on Chinese characters. The first expression we are going to be talking about today is 세옹지마, and we're starting right now. There are a lot of four-character expressions in Korean that are very hard to understand because they come from Chinese and are based on Chinese characters. A lot of the expressions have stories behind them, and that is what I'm going to be explaining in this series. The first expression we are going to be looking at is 세옹지마, written in Korean as 세옹지마, and based on these Chinese characters, 세옹지마. Saeongjima is similar to the English expression, every cloud has silver lining, or an evil may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. And I will explain later what each of these characters means in detail, but it can roughly be translated directly as something like the old frontiersman whose horse goes. That is because it is based upon a story of an old man who loses his horse, and the story goes: during the Warring States period, there was an old man who had the most beautiful horse in all the land. Many people tried to buy the horse from him, and even though the old man was very poor, he regarded the horse as a friend and not as a possession, and he told them he could not sell his friend, no matter how much money they offered. One day the old man's horse ran away. When all the villagers saw the empty barn, they attempted to comfort the old man and told him how terrible it was that he had lost his horse. The old man was skeptical though, and said, "There's no way to know whether this is a blessing or a curse. We've only seen the first sentence in an entire book, so no one knows how things will turn out." A few days later, the lost horse came back and brought back 12 more beautiful horses along with him. Learning about this, the neighbors came to congratulate him. However, the old man was not happy. "It is not necessarily a good thing. Perhaps this will soon turn out to be a misfortune," he said worryingly. One day, the old man's son began to train wild horses, and one day as he was training one of the new horses, he accidentally fell from the horse and broke his leg. When all of the neighbors came to comfort him, they said they were sorry for his misfortune. And all the old man could say was that this may turn out to be a blessing. A year later, nomads came in force across the border, and every able-bodied man took a bow and went into battle. The Chinese frontiersmen lost 9 out of every 10 men. Only because the son had a broken leg did the father and his son survive to take care of each other. Truly, blessings turn to be disasters, and disasters turn to blessings. So once again, the expression is 세옹지마 and is based upon these characters. The first character, se, means frontier. The second character, ong, means senior citizen or old man. The third character, ji, means lose. And the final character, ma, means horse. So literally, this expression means old frontiersman whose horse goes. And now, since you know the story of why, as well as the fact that every cloud has silver lining and an evil may turn out to be a blessing in disguise. I would also like to point out that two different characters in Chinese are used from what I know. The last two are different. The second to last character is pronounced shil in Korean and means lose, and the final character is a simplified version of the horse character, also pronounced ma. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching.